Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakha, Ha, Quadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayata Dawada, and to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha'Allah, Shalom to you, Mashpachah. This Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. Well, I'm going to try to make it quick. And you see, I'm just lambing back off the brother Shopper of the 12. Just lambing back off the brother Shopper. That's all. Because it's something that this brother right here, who you see to the left of you right there, who I was trying to zoom in on you, him, to the left, it was something he said, right? It was a statement that he made. And I'm looking like, our people don't, matter of fact, let me open up with this one real quick. And this is hey man, I tell you, but let me just grab this. Ecclesiastes 5, and a lot of people need to just be quiet. Just humble down. Damn, it's better to be humble and meek than to be proud. Because that's who Yahweh Shah is coming to redeem. He's coming to redeem the humble and meek of our people, man. And our people need to humble down. They don't really know nothing about the scriptures, but you speak in a prideful manner. Now the brother was just, and then he going just all over the place, going off, right? But the dude, I'm gonna play this, and the guy made a statement pertaining to something. I'm just gonna play it and get to the point that I want, and then bring out some scriptures. But let me grab this first. Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. See? So just humble down. Let somebody tell you something. Don't speak in these things that you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Talking about the Bible is about, but let me just play this to get to my point, because I don't want to ramble on.
So how you doing? I'm doing right, man. Alright. You know you're an Israelite? Yeah, man. Okay. Alright. Alright. You know the name of the Lord? What's the name of the Lord? Elohim. El Shaddai. I know it's for everything, man. Okay. Let's do everything. Let's turn the sun around again so the brother can see. Yahweh Shai, we call Jesus, and Yahweh, he is or he to be. That's the name of the Heavenly Father. And Yahweh Shai, he delivers or he saves. Those are the two names. Elohim Elohim only means judges or rulers. Okay, so that's just a title. It's not the Lord's name. So the true names is Yahweh in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the first language of the world. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Man, that's dope, man. So, man, are you brothers with the Black Hebrew Israelite? Yeah, we not black, but the Israelites. Right, Israelite. You an Israelite too? Yeah, with the Israelites too. You just say come back all the way. Yeah. You know you want. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Or like watch many lessons. So what you watch? No lessons or nothing. Like I grew up in the AME church, like under the Methodist doctrine. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I always knew that everything that the Bible taught me started in Africa.
Now, wait, that ain't the point yet that I want to get to. But you heard he said, now everything the Bible taught, it started in Africa. Man, hell, ain't that, what is he talking about? Ain't going off, man. Going off. Where he learned that from? I guess he learned that from the Methodist idolatry shit that he been into. See, hey, let me just continue.
Eating and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's Galatians 4:26. 26. Cush is Hamites. Africa is the land was called the land of Ham before it was changed to Africa. The land of Ham, right? The Ham, right? That's called the Hamites. And Israel was also considered the whole continent too, right? Yeah, but my point though is Ethiopians and Africans are Hamites. And before the Bible are Shemites. Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Japheth, and Shem. Right. So we're not African in the Africa. They try to say that Ham was cursed. Yeah, Ham was cursed, but that don't got nothing to do with us. That don't got nothing to do.
And that's the point I want right there. When the individual said, yeah, and they say Ham is cursed. The brother told him, that ain't got nothing to do with us. And that's what you will learn in those Methodist churches and that old Edomite fucking idolatry pagan building going ass people, man. That's what you will learn, because that's what these Edomites used to say pertaining to Ham, that we was Hamites, and when it says curse, it was talking we ain't no motherfucking Hamites. And that thing that I'm finished to go into concerning Ham, what that's talking about, the curse of Ham. It wasn't the curse of Ham, but it was the curse of Canaan. But I'm gonna go into that briefly, and I just want to just go into that because when I saw that, I said, "Oh man, people don't get it. You're too busy listening to these Edomites that was always trying to cover up our identity, cover up the identity of the Israelites, and then put us on these other nations who we not, meaning Ham, the descendants of Ham. Say you Hamite, say you the Canaanite, say you the Egyptian. You got some stupid niggas running around here right now talking about they Egyptians, they Kemet, and they all the stupid ass shit, man. Doing shit because these Edomites taught you to do that, taught you that dumbass shit when you didn't even know, when we lost our identity. But I want to get into that time with that Ham, that the curse of Canaan shit, because he don't even get that, man. It'd be better for motherfuckers just to be quiet. If you don't know anything, it'd be better for you to be quiet and allow individuals to enlighten you. See? Instead of you just always wanting to talk and say stuff, and then you just looking like a fool opening your mouth. But let me get into these. Let me pull these scriptures up, and we gonna go into it, and I'm gonna go end it off. I just wanted to use this to bring out a little proclamation. So let's get it. Now let's get straight into it, right? So let's go to Genesis, because hey man, these Edomites they got a lot to pay for, man. Because matter of fact, first let me grab a few of these, because all these things that these Edomites have done, it was to cut us off from knowing who we were. See, it was to cut us off from knowing who we were. When you go into this, what is that, Deuteronomy? Let me see. Matter of fact, let's go grab 28 first before I get into it. Let's go down. Around there, let me see, around 36, I'll say. Verse 37. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Who is he talking to right here? He's talking to the Israelites, right? Now, let's go to Deuteronomy 32, right? And what is that? Is that 21? Slakia. Nope. Let's go down. Verse 26. Deuteronomy 32 and 26. I said I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. So what did he say? He said he gonna make the remembrance of us cease from among men. Now, how did he do that? How did he do that? What people don't understand is that when the Most High say something, it's certain things going to happen throughout history or throughout time with his people in other nations that's going to cause these things to be manifested. So, how was the losing of our identity manifested? How? This how, right? Let's grab it. Psalms. Shalakia. Psalms 83. Let's start at verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Now these people that hate you, they're going to cut you off. They're going to cut your name off. You ain't going to be known among these nations where we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You ain't going to be known for who you really are. They're going to make up all kind of stories, and then they're going to try to, if you don't know nothing about the scriptures, they're going to try to make you think that, oh, see, this was talking about the curse of Ham. The curse of Ham don't have nothing to do with the punishments that the Most High put on the Israelites. Don't have nothing to do with it. See? Nothing to do with it. And that's what the brother said, that curse of Ham, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with us. Because it ain't got nothing to do with us. But if you listen to these damn Edomites on what they say, they try to taste the, no, see what he said about Ham, and see, this was going, and then like we ain't no motherfucking Hamites. Them motherfuckers, Charles Taze Russell, those Jehovah's Witness motherfuckers, they do that same shit too. No, we see, we ham. We ham. No, we ain't no motherfucking Hamites. You niggas are stupid. Y'all have been destroyed by these motherfucking devils. And the Most High sent these devils on you to destroy you for your disobedience. Psalms 50. Psalms 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. What is that crafty counsel? That crafty counsel is that deceit. Them telling you that, oh, yeah, the curse of Ham was talking about, that's talking about y'all, he cursed. What in the fuck did the curse of Ham got to do with what was spoken about in Deuteronomy 28 chapter? Matter of fact, let's go back to that real quick. What the curse of Ham got anything to do with this right here? What he says. Let's go to verse Deuteronomy 28:15. Who is he talking to? Right? And it says what? But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of Yahweh, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee today, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. These are the curses, but that's going to go upon who? Let's go up. And what he says, matter of fact, let's go here right quick. Let me go here. Right? Matter of fact, Slakia. Nope, let me get 5. Let me just make it that simple. Deuteronomy 5:1. This is who he's talking to when he says, and all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And Moses called all Israel, all the Israelites, and said unto them, hear, O Yashala, mean Shema Yashala, the statutes and the judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. See? So when you going back to Deuteronomy 28, and it says what? Going starting at 15, he says what? All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. This is talking to the Israelites. The curse of Ham, the curse of Canaan, ain't got nothing to do with the Israelites. Nothing. This is 2 different situations with 2 different nations of people. See? But let's go back to that Psalms 83, because they have cut your ass off, Slakia. Because they have cut your ass off for being a nation, right? Let's go into it. Psalms 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. This is what they have done. They have taken crafty counsel against our people. And those of our people that don't know nothing, because you've been tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine. By every wind of the doctrine of the damn devils. See? By their whole intentions was to do what? To destroy you. If you take a nation of people and you cause them to not know their own identity, that's destruction right there for that nation of people. If you take this nation of people and you turn the brothers, the men against the brothers against the same men, the women against the husbands against the women, guess what you're doing? You're destroying that nation of people, man. And that's all these goddamn devils ever did, was conspire against us. To whereas our people saying stupid ass shit. thinking you Hamites and shit. Thinking that the curse of Canaan, well, he said the curse of Ham, and it's the curse of Canaan, thinking that got anything to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. But let me finish this out. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Do what? Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yasha Allah shall be no more in remembrance. See? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And who are these people that have consulted together to cut your ass off from being who you are? You see what it says? The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, those damn Arabs. The Edomites, these so-called Caucasian motherfuckers that's trying to form laws to cut off this truth from being proclaimed. But hey, the Most High sent it forth and it did its job. So if it get cut off, and so what? It did its job. It accomplished what the Most High sent it to do. And of Moab, and of Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, all these motherfuckers, all the nations, Ham, the Ishmaelites, these damn Edomites that's walking around scared of the damn sun, the sun attacking their ass, all these damn heathens. Even they didn't even talk Moab to call your ass a nigga and all kind of shit. The lowest of all these motherfuckers, the nations, the lowest of the low, way beneath us. But then they doing what? They have all conspired against us. Our people are through, man. But let me just get into it. I just wanted to go into those few real quick. But let me go into it. Let's go to Genesis, right? Shit ticks you off, man. Like our people, just be quiet. If you don't know, and then watching all these, just all over the place now. But then I want to say this: you can't really fault a person because the brother he probably just came into the acknowledgement of who we are, but he don't even know. He ain't been taught. He ain't learned. He not into it. The spirit of Yahweh ain't touched him. See, so you can't really fault him. He just don't get it. He just don't get it, and he don't know because the spirit ain't supping with him. See, he just know, but he don't know. So you can't really fault him. He's still in darkness. See, but let's grab this though. Genesis 9, and let's go down. We'll start down at 18, dealing with that curse of Canaan. See, and it says what? And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, and Ham, and Japhet. And Ham is the father of Canaan. Now, why did it say Ham was the father of Canaan? It's simple. Ham is the father of Canaan. Now, what woman had Canaan? What woman had Canaan? You think it was Ham's wife that had Canaan? It wasn't. It was his father's wife that had his son. See? Now let me continue reading on. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be a husband, meaning what? He was planting vineyards. That's what that's talking about. He was tending to the flocks, and he was tending to the crops that he was planting the seeds of the crops that was growing. And he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, why is this study repeating, saying Canaan? Why is this study putting him into the scenario? Why? Well, you're going to find out why. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren. See? Now, what was the nakedness of his father? Because we gonna go into the curse of Canaan. What exactly was the curse of Canaan? It ain't got nothing to do with the Israelites pertaining to pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15 down to 68. And all the other judgments that the Most High put upon us for our fucking basically betrayal. Shit. It ain't got nothing to do with it. This is two different people in two different situations, man. See? But you leave it to these devils. They just took this thing right here concerning Ham or concerning Canaan, and they just tied you to that as if you got anything to do with it. Some devils, man, and they go fucking pay, man. But let's go into it though. Let's read that again. Genesis 9 and 22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. Let's get into it. What was that nakedness of his father that he saw? Leviticus 18. Now, When you go into this chapter right here, Leviticus 18 chapter, the Most High is telling us don't follow. Yahweh Shem Shah is telling us don't follow after them Hamites, the Matazarium, those Egyptians that we came out from among them. Meaning, don't do the shit they do. Don't be worshiping no calves. Don't be looking at the sun and saying the sun is your god, the moon and the stars. Don't be doing none of that shit, right? And then he also told us when we go into the land, when we go enter into, don't do the things that you go see them motherfuckers do, them other Hamites do, which was the descendants of Ham, which was one of his sons, Canaan. Don't follow after them either. Don't practice they things that they do. See? But let me continue. Leviticus 18 and 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, I am Yahweh your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, where ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. See, this is the Israelites right here, right? Let's go down. Continue at verse 8. And what he say? The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. So it says what? Don't uncover the nakedness of your father's wife, because it is your father's nakedness. See? So let's go down. Let's go over. Leviticus 20 and going down to 11th verse. And the man that lieth with his father's wife had uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Now we know Ham, the curse was on Canaan. We know that the act that Ham did, he wasn't put to death for that. This the Most High is telling us, and I'm gonna go into a further thing. That's why it's gonna be a minute. But I'm gonna show you further who also of our people that committed this act. He wasn't put to death for that act that he committed that act. See? And I'm going to show you another count of other two people that also did these things following after these people. We'll get into it, bro. But what it says, Leviticus 20 and 11. And the man that lieth with his father's wife had uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. See? So that's telling you right here what Ham did. Of why, the reason why that punishment fell upon his son, Canaan. Because why? That son was birthed by his father's wife. He was out of line for that. See? He was out of line for that. See? This is why when you go into, the Most High gave us a law pertaining to adultery, that you should not commit adultery. And the man that do that, he's going to be sure to be put to death. Meaning him and the woman and him. See? This is why. Because this is the act that was committed right here. This is going into Ham committing adultery and Abraham's wife. Noah's wife committing adultery. See, this is why he says, and both of them shall surely be put to death. That was the act of adultery. It's telling you right there the act of adultery that's happened. So that's what Ham did. He went into his father's wife. See. But let's go back over. Let's go over though. Let's grab Deuteronomy 27. Right? And let's come down to my point. Deuteronomy 27. And these are the things that the Most High is telling us don't do these abominable things. But see what he says. Deuteronomy 27 and 20. Cursed be he that lies with his father's wife. So what he says, cursed be he. This is why he put the curse on Canaan, because he was what was born out of that unlawful union between those two. See, so the Most High put that curse upon him because why? Look at you. You was a product of that unlawful betting. See, and the Most High can put the punishment. He can do whatever he fucking want. He ain't got to explain us to you, but if he explained to you what he did and why he did it, then you should just be happy with that. See? But it says, cursed be he that lies with his father's wife, because he uncovered his father's skirt, meaning what? His father's nakedness. And all the people shall say, Amen, meaning let it be done. Let that person be cursed. And this is what the Most High was telling us, don't do this. So let me go back to Leviticus 18 chapter, right? Because let me see, where's that at? Leviticus, let me see. right here. Right here. Verse 24. Leviticus 18 and 24. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled which I cast out before you. You see that? So when he told us, don't go into your father's wife, he said all these nations that he cast out before you, which was those Hamites that was in the land which is Can, which was the sons of Ham, the Canaanites. Hey, they was doing these things. The fathers were screwing on the daughters was laying down with their fathers, the brothers were screwing the sisters were screwing the brother, the granddaddy, the granddaughter, the grandmama, the grandson. They was doing all these things. And you'll see those Hamites to this very day. They'll do those same things right now as I speak. You probably got the mama laying down with her damn son, or the sister and badly in love with her damn brother. They still doing these things to this day. So Yahweh Shem Shah said, don't do this, right? Don't do this. Don't commit that act. See? But let me go back to Genesis 9 and let's continue. Go down to verse 24. And what it says, Genesis 9 and 24. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, what? And what? How did Noah know? How did he know what Ham did? How did he know? You think he was right there sitting back drunk, but sitting back looking at him while he was beating down his wife's walls and shit? You think that's what he did? No. How did he know? Because the Most High shown him what he did. See, let's grab this real quick. Job 33. Right? And let's go down to 15. This is how he knew. And when he says what? I'll start at 14. Job 33 and 14. Yahweh speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not. Verse 15. In a dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of man, and sealeth their instructions. See? So that's how Noah knew what Ham did to his wife, what he did to him by going into his wife. This is how he knew, because the Most High showed it to him. This is how he knew. But let's go back. Genesis 9 and 24. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan. A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. See, and that's the point we finna deal with. Now, he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Who is Shemites and who is Hamites? We are Shemitic. The Israelites are Shemitic. Those that he said is going to go into captivity, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 15 down. That happened to the Israelites, who are Shemitic people, right? Descendants of Abraham. Now, the curse of Canaan, that's a Hamite. That ain't got nothing to do, just two totally different things. But let's go here. When it says what? And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Right? So let's go here real quick. Now, when can you go into the scriptures and find out what this was talking about and what it meant? Right here. Now let's go find out. Let's go punch up the Israelites and the Canaanites that was going to be, because the Most High can punish you how he want. Either he can take your ass off for the judgment, or he can preserve you for another judgment. See? He didn't have to just kill him. He could have said, you know what? I'm going to punish our ass. So let's go to it real quick. Joshua. Chapter 9. Right? Now, when you go into this chapter, it's telling you all these things pertaining to, matter of fact, let's see. I'll start at verse 8. Joshua 9 and 8. And they said unto Joshua, We are thy servants. And this is talking about these. Let's go up some. Let's go up one. Start at 6. And they went to Joshua unto the camp at Gilgal, and said unto him, and to the men of Yasharallah, We be come from a far country. Now therefore make ye a league with us. And the men of Israel said unto the Hivites, now who are the Hivites? These are the Canaanites, the descendants of Ham. Peradventure ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a league with you? And they said unto Joshua, We are thy servants. And Joshua said unto them, Who are you? Who are ye? And from whence come ye? And they said unto him, From a very far country thy servants are come, because of the name of the Lord thy Yahweh thy power. For we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt. See? But they was lying. They was right there. Some damn Canaanite dogs, right? But I'm just going to come down to the point for the sake of time. Let's go down. 23. Now, you see the Israelites, which what? Is the descendants of Shem. So you coming down and it's showing you the descendants of Ham. Right? Let's grab this one. 22. Joshua 9 and 22. And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, Wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, We are from a very we are very far from you, when ye dwell among us. Now therefore are ye cursed. What? What did he say? Pursuant to the curse of Canaan. What did he say? And what was the curse of Canaan? That he said he was going to be a slave unto his brother, unto the descendants of Shem, Abraham descendants, the Israelites, the Shemitic, the Hebrew Israelites. You Hamites are going to be their servants. And not just then, when Yahweh shall come, they're going to be our servants again. See? And I'm going to show that too, briefly. And it says what? Joshua 9 and 23. Now therefore ye are cursed, and there shall none of you be free from being bondmen and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my power. You see that? So, but let's grab this other translation right quick. I think that's the NLT or the NIV. Let me see. No, is it the RSV? Let's get that one. You see what the RSV say? Now therefore, you are cursed, and some of you shall what? And some of you, not some of you, all of your asses, shall always be slaves, hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my power. You see that? See? So that this is what it was talking about when he said the curse of Canaan, curse be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brother, and unto who? The Shemites, which were the Hebrew Israelites. See? Not no culture vulture ass Edomites that was talking about that they us. No, this time they gonna serve us, right? And this is what they was doing. What he says, verse 24. And they answered Joshua and said, Because it was certainly told thy servants how that the Lord Yahweh thy power commanded his servant Moses to give you all the land and to destroy all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Therefore we were so afraid of our lives because of you, and have done this thing. You see? So let's go down to 27. It says what? And Joshua made them that day hewers of wood and drawers of water for the congregation and for the altar of Yahweh, even unto this day, in the place which he shall choose. You see? But the point is, they wind up, hey, that prophecy had to be fulfilled. That judgment had to be fulfilled. And guess what? It's going to continue to be fulfilled. See? When Yahweh shall come, they're going to be our servants again and once and for all. Let's go and show it briefly real quick. Let's go to Joel. Right? Meaning pursuant to this curse of Canaan, this is what it was talking about. See, the Most High ain't have to just kill him. He didn't just have to kill Ham. He passed down the judgment that he wanted for him. And that was to be our servants. Right? Joel. Let's go down to it. And what he says right here. Now, who you think old Tyre and Zidon is? Now, this is talking about when Yahweh shall come. This is going to be executed. And this is pursuant to the curse of Canaan. See, that they gonna serve the Israelites. So how we the Israelites, and you hear it right here when it's concerning the Hamites, that they gonna be our slaves. How in the hell we Ham? Joel 3 and 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, old Tyre and Zidon? Do you know who Tyre and Zidon are? Let's go to it real quick. Genesis, the 10th chapter. Let's go down to the 19th verse. Right? And it says what? And the border of the Canaanites was from Zidon, and thou comest to Gerar unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, who's those motherfuckers that was in Sodom and Gomorrah? Hey, that was Canaanites that was doing all that humping on dogs and rats and cats and bats and all the all other kind of shit. Who was that? That was them Canaanites over there. See? And Admah and Zeboim even unto Lasha. But you see, and it says what? These are the sons of Ham after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. You see that? So these was the sons of Ham, the Canaanites, right? Now, who else learned after their works? Lot daughters them also did those abominable things because why? That's what they saw going on up in of Sodom and Gomorrah. Those are the things that they saw going on in Sodom. Them Hamites screwing on their mamas and daddies screwing on the daughters, the brothers screwing the sisters the brothers. This is what they saw in there. This is why they chose to lay down with their daddy. See? By doing the practice and the things that they saw these individuals doing during that time. See? It was all matter of debauchery that was going on in Sodom. It just wasn't, they was fags. They was doing all kind of shit, fucking on animals, doing all the things that I just mentioned. See, but let's go back to it concerning, it says, what Zion is talking about these Canaanites, so let's go back to it. Joel 3 and 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre, Hamites, which is Canaanites, and Zidon, Canaanites, and all the coasts of Palestine, when you render me a recompense, and if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? What's going to happen? Let's go down to verse 6. The children also of Judah have ye sold unto Slakia. The children of also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And what are you going to do to these Hamites, Canaanite descendants, when Yahweh shall come? And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. They going back into captivity again. Why? Because pursuing to what he said to him, he says, Curse be Canaan, a servant of service shall he be unto his brother. And who is referring to? The Israelites, which are a Shemitic people. They going to serve us again. See? And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far, for Yahweh has spoken it. You see that? So yeah, they was our slaves then, and they gonna be our slaves again when Big Brother get here. See? Pursuant to the curse of Canaan. See? So these people don't get it. But I made a point, I made a statement, so let me go get it real quick. Let's go to Genesis. Right? The 19th chapter. And slacking for the time, but hey, you gotta get done. Genesis, the 19th chapter, and let's go down to the 29th verse, right? We'll start there. And it came to pass, when Yahweh destroyed the cities of the plain, that Yahweh remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. And Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountains, and his two daughters with him. For he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his two daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is no man in the earth to come into us, unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come and let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. See, so what was they doing right here? They was willing to do the same act that they saw that was going on in Sodom by them damn Canaanites. See, pursuing to the same act that Ham committed. That what he went into his father's wife. See, then incest and bestiality and all this shit. This is what these people was doing, and this is where Lot's two daughters picked that shit up from. Because they were seeing these things going on in that place, man. And this is why they did this into them. But it's all of Yahweh Shem Shah. But anyway, this is why they did it, because this is what they learned. See? This is why Yahweh told us in Leviticus, the 18th chapter, don't do the things that these other nations do. Why? Because we're going to see them doing these things. See? And this is just how Lot's daughter saw them Canaanites doing these things, and they did it. What did they do? Come and let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Now, we just gonna leave it like that. But then the point is, And he wasn't passed out drunk. You think your ass can be passed out drunk and somebody go get up on your ride and it's gonna get you hard and they gonna give you some pussy, but you ain't finna feel nothing. You just gonna be so drunk you ain't gonna feel nothing. Don't even think that. Be wise. Don't be stupid. See? But let's continue. In verse 34, and it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesterday with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. See, and you know what happened there. Two children was conceived from that unlawful bedding. You see. So and the Most High one, he could have killed them, but he didn't kill them. See, just saying. Let's go grab this one. Same thing with Reuben. Let's go to Genesis 49. Right. I just jotted these down and wanted to bring these out also. Genesis 49, and let's go to verse 3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defilest thou it. He went up to my couch. You see that? Now let's go back to Genesis 35. Because see, this is Reuben went into his father's concubine, which is his father's less his wife, is still his father's property. He went into her. Right? Let's go down to the point though. Genesis 35 and 22. And it came to pass when Israel, Yasha'Allah, dwelt in that land, that Reuben, his firstborn, went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine. And Israel heard it. Yasha'Allah heard it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. But what did he do right there? He went into what? His father's concubine, lesser wife, Bilhah. Did the Most High kill Reuben for that? No, he put a punishment on him. He said what? His punishment was what? You're not going to be the head of the northern kingdom. You're not going to be the head of the tribes. See? As a matter of fact, let me grab it real quick. First Chronicles. He could have killed him because what was the thing that was written in Leviticus 18 concerning us Israelites not doing the same thing that those Hamites did, like you going into your father's wife. He said you shall be put to death. Reuben wasn't put to death when he did that. The Most High put another judgment on him. He could have killed him, but he chose to put another judgment on him. See, he could have killed Ham's, but did what? He chose to put the judgment on Ham's son that was conceived through that unlawful bedding. See, Yahweh could do what he want. But I'm just making a point right here, showing you that it's other individuals that did that same act, and the judgment of death was not put on them. Another judgment was put on them. See? So these people trying to mix up what the punishment that the Most High put upon Canaan for the sins of for Ham. You can't say that we Hamites and these people something else, man. But let me grab this. First Chronicles 5 and verse 1. And what it says. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Yasha'Allah, for he was the firstborn, but forasmuch as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. And the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright. You see that? But it says what? The firstborn, meaning who got the firstborn right of the northern kingdom? Because it would have went to Reuben. So the punishment for that the Most High put up on Reuben is that he's not going to get he's not going to be recognized as the head tribe of the northern kingdom. He wasn't going to be recognized as the head tribe. He was going to be dropped down out of the way. See? And it says like it shall be extended unto Joseph's sons. Now between Joseph's sons, who did the birthright go to? It didn't go to the firstborn, which was Manasseh. It went to Ephraim, the secondborn. See? And this is what it's talking about. And Ephraim got the lot of saying that he's the head of the northern kingdom. See? Let's grab this real quick. In a few more, I'm going to just end it off. Genesis 48. And let's go down to 17, right? And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand upon the head of Ephraim, it displeased him, and he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh. And Joseph said unto his father, Not so, my father, For this is the firstborn. Put thy right hand upon his head. And his father refused and said, I know it, my son, I know it. He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. But truly his younger brother, meaning Ephraim, shall be greater than he, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations. Blessed be Slaki, and he blessed them that day, saying, In thee shall Israel bless, saying, Yahweh make thee as Ephraim and as Manasseh. And he said Ephraim before Manasseh. See that? So Ephraim got that firstborn lot. Meaning why? Because it was taken from Reuben for the act that he committed by going into his father's concubine. See? But let's get into a couple more and I'm going to end it off. See? Isaiah 7. And let's go down to verse 9. You see what he said right there, right? Let's go to verse 9. And it says just straight to the point. And the head of Ephraim is Samaria. What? The head of Ephraim is Samaria. And the head of Samaria is Ramaliah's son. If ye will not believe, surely ye shall not be established. But what did he say, pointed at? What did he say about Ephraim? Ephraim is Samaria, meaning Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom. Let's grab another translation right quick. NLT. Israel is no stronger than its capital, Samaria, and Samaria is no longer than its king. No, I don't like that one. And what it says right there, but you get the point. Ephraim's NET. Ephraim's leader is Samaria, meaning you get the point. Ephraim is the head. Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom. See, matter of fact, let me grab one more, and we can end it off. Let's grab this. Let's go to Sirach. Sirach 47. And let's go down to 21 and straight to the point. And it says what? I started 20. Sirach 47 and 20. Thou didst stain thy honor and pollute thy seed, so that thou broughtest wrath upon thy children, and was grieved for thy folly. So the kingdom was divided, and out of Ephraim ruled a rebellious kingdom. You see that? Because why? Ephraim was considered the head of the northern kingdom. See? And I just wanted to show those that was a judgment upon Reuben that he wasn't going to be the head of the northern kingdom. Why? Because of that unlawful betting he did. He went into his father's wife. The law was that what? He was to be put to death. But the Most High didn't put him to death for that. He chose to put another judgment on him. The same thing with Lot's daughters. The Most High could have put theirs to death too. But he didn't. But why did they do the act that they did? Because they saw those things going on in Sodom. See? And that's why he chose to put the punishment on Canaan, meaning he go be our slave when Yahweh shall come. He was our slaves then, and they go be our slaves again when Yahweh shall come. See? The Most High can do what he want to do, man, and how he want to do it. He don't got to answer you people. If he say, I'm going to put your ass to death for this, and he chose not to put you to death but put you through another judgment, he can do what he want. Who can say anything? Nobody. But I just wanted to bring that out and just, make a lesson out of that. Just to land back off the brother Shopper of the 12 video that the highway lesson that he did. But I'm going to end it off there. All praises be to Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah Bahashem Racha Ha Kodash. Shalom Yasharallah. Shalom.